We've seen in previous videos and also in the matches that you've got a really good attacking volley game, and obviously you can finish the point with the volley. How are you finding your attacking overheads, like your VIBORA, for example?
I'd say it's one of my weakest areas of the game because I just struggle to keep it low in the corner. It always manages to pop up and then the opponent can attack it.
A lot of people really find it difficult, partly because of that contact to the side and stuff like that. So what we'll do, let's hit a few and we'll have a look at it, and then we'll see what we can do in the lesson. Yeah. Okay, so the objective of the VIBORA is to be kind of aggressive with slice in that corner, and there's really two kind of main types of VIBORA. You know, when it comes to the result, you've got one where you're really trying to keep it low in that corner, so the contact point is low and it kind of stays down like that. The other one is that you play contact slightly higher and it comes off a little bit faster and you're almost touching that side fence, Those are your really two main options when it comes to the VIBORA, and looking at your technique at the moment, your contact is just a little bit behind your head and a little bit high, and what that means is that you're actually kind of getting too much height on that ball. You're already quite tall anyway, so that extra height on the ball is meaning that it's bouncing up off that glass. So you need to basically work on taking one more step behind the ball and then get that contact in front, and try and get that contact a little bit lower going through the ball, because I think the important one is that one that stays low. That one you hit at like 70–80% of full speed. You're not hitting full speed. That's a kind of more controlled attacking slice, stays low in the corner, sets you up for the next shot. Does that make sense?
Perfect.
Yeah. Let's just do a couple of practice with you just throwing the ball up for yourself. So throw it up in front of your kind of front shoulder and try and contact nice and low, and try and keep that ball down at the other end if you can. Nice. You can slow that speed down as well. Slow the speed down, get the contact even more slightly further in front. And can you see that contact is here? It's actually behind you. So we'll do two more, but just trying to get that contact just in front of your front shoulder. That's the most important thing. Good. And you maybe slow the speed down and try more brush. There you go. Staying low. I'll feed you some and let's see how that goes. It's a really difficult habit to break, that contact behind. Like you get so used to it, your technique almost evolves around that contact position. And I think that for you, not only doing that here, but also with your bandeja will make a difference as well. Like that contact a little bit further in front will allow you also to physically move back to the net a little bit quicker. And the ones that you did contact in front, they stayed lower. They were much more effective. It's just mentally, like as soon as that lob goes up, you moving an extra kind of couple of steps fast back to make sure that you're behind the ball and then in a good position. And I think so many players, they think, right, it's a VIBORA and they're going to hit it as hard as they possibly can, but unless you're going to hit it perfectly, if it's hard, it will come out of that corner and the person can kind of return it. I mean, what did you think with your VIBORA?
I think one of my most important mistake I make is I make contact behind, and I think I go for too much power. When I slowed it down and started to take it in front, it was much more effective, and then you were forced to either play it up, you didn't have a chance.
Even if it's not a winner, I'm on my back foot, I'm scooping it up, and then the next one is an easier opportunity for you to finish. Let's put this into some points. I'm going to try and use the lob a lot from the back of the core, and you make the decision whether it's VIBORA or bandeja, but always trying to contact in front. VIBORA is a difficult shot. Like, it's one of those that the technique is difficult. The racket head speed, because it's quite fast, you have to kind of time it all right. And if you're changing something like your contact point, you need baskets. Just practice with basket feeds. I think the most effective shots from you, I felt, were the ones that were a little bit slower, a bit more spin, and they were kind of keeping me in that corner, and I was just kind of defending like that. What did you think about those kind of shots?
I think that's my main problem, thinking that putting too much power into it and thinking that'd be better, but not necessarily. The slower ones were much better for me because it would give me an opportunity to finish the point.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I need to keep the pace down a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, especially at a better level, the players are so good around the glass that if you hit fast and it rebounds for them, they'll be able to get that back, and not only get it back, but put you into a difficult position. Yeah. You know, the overheads are something that I think everyone struggles with when they come to paddle. So, I mean, we've got a whole course on the overheads that I'll put down in the description down below. But this is basically to help all of those learn the bandeja, the VIBORA, the Padel Smash, everything that you need to know when it comes to smashing part of your game. So next we'll do what? Bandeja and VIBORA.
Let's do it.
Can't wait.